Hi book besties. So I just finished Viciously Yours by Jamie Applegate Hunter, and I rated this one 4.75 out of 5 stars. I loved that this book was technically a romantasy, but without having to memorize a freaking map or try to figure out who's who and what's what and all these other things. I loved that it was a very basic version of romantasy. Loved it. Because that's, I think, my hardest problem is with going into like a romantasy is I'm expected to remember everything right off the bat, and I can't do it. I get lost, and then there's too many characters involved and too many characters introduced, and I'm like, where the hell am I and who am I with? By like 25% into the book. I did not have that issue one time with this book at all. The only thing that I disliked about the book was the fact that she gave me spoilers for the rest of the series at the end of the book in the prologue. So now I know how all the other books end up and how the other couples end up, and I hated it. Because now I'm like, do I even need to read the rest of the series? Am I going to? Hell yeah, man. But do I feel like I need to get the gist of what's happening to them because I know how they end up? No. If you don't know, this book follows Rennick and Amelia. So in this book, there are 4 different like magical kingdoms, okay? And the human world. And Rennick is the heir to the Mountain Kingdom. And when the royalty are 13, the gods whisper in their ear what their mate's name is, and then their family try to find their mate and then bring them to that kingdom to keep them safe. So it happened for him. But it turns out his mate is a human living in the human world. And the human queen is like, no, you can't take her until basically Rennick is on the throne, which doesn't happen until he's 25 years old. Okay? Okay. Eventually, Rennick gets his best friend because Rennick can't leave his kingdom. He can't go beyond the walls. And so Rennick gets his best friend to take her letters, and he starts writing her letters, and she can't write back to him because it's like a safety issue, but she starts writing him letters anyways and then holding on to him so if like they ever do meet, he can read them. And then eventually he starts sending her gifts, but they're gifts that Rennick's female best friend helped pick him out. And so you can pretty much guess that they're freaking terrible, and she hates all of them, but they're from him, so she keeps them. Eventually he starts sending her naughtier gifts. Eventually they do get to meet, but by that time he's obsessed with her, and she's all like, I thought you were never freaking coming for me. So she's a little pissed, but she gets over it. It's a really freaking good book, and I can't wait to read the rest of the series. I'm leaving a lot out because I don't like to give spoilers in most of my videos. I'm leaving a shit ton out. That's why it seemed like I cut that off very shortly, because if I went further than I just gave you, it would ruin the book for you and you wouldn't want to read it. And I'm trying not to do that. If you haven't read Viciously Yours by Jamie Applegate Hunter, definitely go check it out. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.